Hello, everyone, and welcome to another message from Fountain Springs Church. My name is Todd, and I'm a pastor at FSC. I'm so glad that you're joining us, but no, you're not just joining me, but our in-person and online platforms as we all worship God together. Today, we're going to hear another message from one of our pastors, which, spoiler alert, it could be me. And it's been shortened a bit to be broadcasted here on your screen. If you want to listen to the whole message, go to our website at fs.church/messages. Again, we are so glad you're joining us. Well, hello, everyone. I want to welcome all of our locations and everybody watching online. Man, it is awesome to be able to come here and be able to wrap up this series, My Own Monsters. If you've missed any part of it, I'd recommend that you go back, because in this conversation, we're talking about how to have healthy relationships with others, also have healthy relationship with God. But there's monsters that get in the way. And one of them starts with even relationships. How do you have good relationships, healthy relationships? But then also fear. Fear become a monster that keeps you from doing that. And then we're also going to talk about today, forgiveness. Now, you all just went, wrong Sunday to come to church. Because when I talk about forgiveness, I get it. There is a weightiness. There is so much that is attached to this. Because some of you may have come in today and you're going, I don't want to talk about this. Like, spouse and I not doing well today, family's not doing well today. Like, you could just name it. And it's like, and there's some deep ones of like, I'm struggling to forgive myself, struggling to forgive my past. Like, we've got all of that. So when you talk about forgiveness, there's just heaviness, but what we do with it matters. I mean, science will back this up on so many levels. When you learn to forgive people, it starts to eliminate so many of the stress and just so many of those things that cause us health issues. But I want to go at it from a different angle today, because I want you to see that there might be, maybe shed a new light on it, or maybe add some more weight to it than it has. And I want to start in a different place. I want you to think of this phrase, the it factor. All of you have probably seen it, experienced it, read about it, whatever, in some kind of capacity. And when I talk about the it factor, it's think of that person, think of that group, or even you can go in this context to church, and you go, sometimes you've been to a church and you're like, man, they have it. You've gone to another church and you're like, they don't have it. And you're just kind of like, it's just it. And it's hard to describe. There's even times when, you're singing songs and maybe you're looking around the room and you're like, that person seems like they have it. That person looks like they're bored out of their mind. Like that is what I'm talking about. But on a different weight to this, to where you're going, maybe there's that person you look up to who is just that spiritual, dynamic person that you go, man, they just have it. And so when you talk about it, I want us to understand maybe there's a connection with forgiveness that I want you to be aware of. Now, to give you just a story that helps us go like, okay, so put a little bit more context to this. I remember, it's been 15 years being part of Fountain Springs, okay? So I was here when it was 140 people on a Sunday, and then to see what it's become even now,